right, how's it going out there? We are the Trophy Husbands. I'm Marcus.
I'm Luke.
I'm Steve.
And I am Nick, and you're listening to episode 24.
I just had to, because last week when we were talking about every time, all right, and you did it, so it was fun. All right, we're the Trophy Husbands.
At least he didn't come in as exuberantly as he does sometimes. Like that was just like, all right, like that's
very Matthew McConaughey.
All right. That was very much along the lines of just like a jazz DJ. Like, all right, now we're gonna be listening to a little bit. Like
listen
every
here,
once in a
Warriors.
while we get the like a very exuberant. All right.
No, dude, I got a jazz DJ down pat. Hold on. What's going on there, ladies and gentlemen? Right now, you are listening to the late night hour. We are about to play some Kenny G for you. So light those candles and pop that champagne.
You're with Big Dick Marcus tonight, baby. Enjoy
Sink into that bubble bath and just listen to the sound.
Enjoy your suds and enjoy your tunes.
Thing is though is like they're both kind of like soft, but there's absolutely a difference between the jazz DJ and like an NPR DJ kind of thing.
Well, NPR is just like, let me tell you about the news. The jazz DJ's like, let me prepare you to get some fucking in.
Let's get
I'm
it
using my
on.
voice to make you wet right now. That's my total intention.
Okay.
So you at Tsunami right now? You got slip and slide. Where you be, girl?
We're going for the flood of Noah's Ark.
40 days and 40 nights.
All right. All right. So
Anyway.
let's start off how we always do, guys. Today is Saturday, by the way, folks. Like I said before, we're kind of getting more onto our schedule of recording on Saturdays.
Yes.
How was everybody's last night? Well, no, never mind. We did record on Sunday last week. Yeah, how was everybody's Friday?
Yeah.
Friday was all over the place. Like, I met up with Eric. Eric and I went to the cab event, and then the cab event was freaking packed. It was like,
It was just a regular open mic, wasn't it?
just regular open mic, but it was like 20 people came and signed up, and there was like a good 40, 50 people.
Well, wow.
And so that was fun. We hung out with our friends like Haley, Tori, Dylan.
Just giving
and
shout outs. Yo, girl.
Yeah, well, nah, dude, it was pretty fun. And then we went to a house over on Jackson. Then from Jackson went to the bar, and then from the bar we went like back. We just were like all over the place. It was like one of those nights where like, yo, this is going on.
Let's go do this. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Let's
And it was just
yeah.
like that was the whole train. But it was
Somebody made the suggestion, like, let's go do this. Okay,
I
get
just
there.
remember,
there
like-
for 10 minutes. Let's go do this. All right.
I was like, Marcus just left for a few minutes. Where'd he go? And then I get a Snapchat. It's like
Marcus
like a
just
stuffed
disappeared.
animal or something.
no.
And
It was a flamingo.
Yeah, flamingo. And I was like, well, that's not Murphs. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? And then like
Dick's out
what
pinky.
what seemed like 20 minutes later was probably like an hour. It's like you're like, what's up, dude? I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah,
Just
we got
put it on back.
We got there with like 10 minutes to spare. It was just like we get there, and then oh, it was funny because I was there. I saw Colleen and Rachel, and then I get this text after we left because Love on a Bun was going on, so we went and snagged some free hot dogs.
Oh, nice.
And then so I'm at Love on a Bun, and I get a text from Colleen, and she's just like, "Hey, can you do us a favor?" And I'm like, "Possibly. What's up?" She's like, "We don't feel like getting up. Can you get us our drinks?" So I was like, A, your legs work. B, I'm not even at the bar, I'm on Jackson. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like,
All right.
Like, can I take doing the most for 500, Alex? Can that be a thing? Thank you. Like, and then, no, but when,
What is?
yeah, when I texted her, like, and she texted me back, she's like, Rachel gave you a really big hug, and I was like, I'm good. Like,
It's alright.
yeah,
it's
not worth
quite
it.
alright.
No,
Yeah.
So, for me, Friday was an interesting thing just because I hit up Luke and Lopez Thursday night because Alex had called me and told me, she just goes, yeah, like, I'm not going to be down Friday. Normally, as everyone
And
has
Nick's
heard...
like, I'm free!
I did not say it that way.
Basically what your text
I
said.
texted Luke and Lopez along the lines of like, hey, Alex isn't going to be in town tomorrow. This was on Thursday, so Friday night. So I'm going to be able to go out and be out as late as I want because normally, because of her schedule and whatnot, I have to be the responsible and nice boyfriend and be like, all right.
Those
like,
are the words he's saying, but what it came off as
what it translated to.
William Wallace in Braveheart.
Pretty much.
Well,
I was planning on chilling, but on Friday night. But since you're free, I guess I can.
Yeah, well, the thing is like I texted Luke this, and he texted me back like within like 15 or 20 minutes, just like, well, I don't know, man. Like I was just planning on chilling and hanging out Friday, and then it goes from that to 2 hours later being like, all right, can I just come and hang at your place for the weekend? And I'm like, okay.
Sleep over.
Because Jen's coming tonight. She's visiting everyone in New York. So I was going to be up here anyway. I was like, I don't feel like driving back to Maryland tomorrow. Or, well, today now. But, so I was like, why don't I just use your couch? So.
Yes. Well, of course, too.
Yeah.
But, so, Steve and I were chilling earlier in the night. And then Luke came up. What time did you get up around? Like 8-ish?
About 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
probably exactly 8, actually.
from there, we started... Just Luke brought up some rum and coke, and we were putting that stuff back, and
1983, what's up?
and like we chilled for a little bit. Then Luke and I hiked it down to Murphs, where Steve joined us later. He was waiting for Maggie, but we went down to Murphs, met up with a whole bunch of people, Marcus included, along with Lopez, Libby, like decent, really small little but good crew out last night. And
that's what I like. I don't want to I didn't even step into the back room. Like
I didn't
not
either.
even, not even like the pool room. Like I mean, I rarely go to the back room. I was like, we got our table, we're good. Like I don't need to migrate.
Exactly.
I had my moments where I wandered into the back bar. And
Well, like everybody wobble.
it's a fucking event. Fuck you. Do you know how many peace trees were signed while the wobble was playing in the back?
I'm gonna say a resounding 0.
You're probably correct.
Yeah, I'm probably right. Let's be real.
Why must you hate? Why?
Don't hate, appreciate.
It was mostly because at my grad party, having 30 people in my living room all doing the wobble.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby.
Stop it.
You were just mad because you couldn't do it with us.
No, I could. I just
I don't know.
voluntarily say
Drunk
no.
flailing Luke.
Around like 30 drunk other people. Yeah, it's probably a bad idea.
Exactly. But
wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
exactly.
Because that's exactly what I look like. Just
that and kind of
like a noodle.
That and kind of like the weebles and they wobble but they don't fall down.
Yeah.
That's Luke. He weebles and wobbles.
When the
It's
bass hits too hard.
Like Kim always says, like, Luke, when you get too drunk, you're wiggly. I'm wiggly?
You
Yeah, your
are
body
wiggly.
just wiggles. Like, you're from, like, Wiggly or Wyoming, if that's a place. So, I'm just
It is in
wiggly.
Kim's mind.
Yeah, I'm just wiggly.
But
The Wiggles.
He's a British television.
Drunk member of the Wiggles.
You got voted off early before they got fame in the TV
It's
show.
like, I'm the one who, like, went the decline, like, of, like, drugs and alcohol. It's like, we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
The Weagles behind the music.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Luke's clothing optional lifestyle on tour led to many confrontations.
Anyway, though, so we were chilling at Murphs and whatnot. Murphs closed out, and Luke, myself, Greg, and Lopez ended up back at Greg's place for a little bit, just chilling. And then Luke and I hiked it back up to my place, and then Luke and I continued to keep drinking
Stayed up
until around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. We stayed up drinking. We went over to the market and got breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we came back. And it was kind of bad because I was still ready to go. And I was like, all right, man. Like, and Luke's like, I need to get some sleep.
Yeah, I was like, at one point you're like, are we gonna have another 30-hour drinking binge? I'm like, fuck, no, we're not. I was like, maybe, like, I was like, another time, but right now, like, if I do this, like, Jenna's gonna hate me tomorrow.
I was
and
just like, I'm ready to
not
go.
Gonna be fucked. I'm just not gonna work. No.
I'll get stilts in a wig and I'll be like, I'm Luke.
And I'm like, all right, Luke,
It's
let's
like
go.
Foot-long platform shoes.
Yeah.
Just like,
I'm like, man, Luke, you got really tan doing that.
It's because I passed out in the middle of the street and
Have
just
you ever
laid
seen
on the
this-
black
have you
tar.
ever seen Undercover Brother?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
And he dresses up in like white face and everything.
Name's Luke Hoover. How you doing?
I'm a dick.
I
It's like, yep, spot on.
I can't tell the difference.
walk up to somebody, knock their drink out of their hand. That's what you get for being short.
Yes.
Oh, that is Luke.
I can't tell
Wow.
the difference.
Luke's calm tonight.
It's muscle relaxers.
Xanax.
But the
Oh,
real
fuck.
test is, can you wiggle and wobble on those stilts, Marcus?
Look, man. One step.
It would be like me being drunk, so it's fine. Like,
They'll probably kick me out. Be like, he's too drunk. I'll be like, no, sir, these are
no,
still.
see, do you see these? Like, do you see what I'm fucking with right now?
They don't have stability. So, can I get another rum and coke, por favor, and a DJ, my concert? Play the wobble one more time. I need to redeem myself.
I want to watch you wobble in foot-high platform shoes. Like, yeah, do it, Marcus. Go.
It's like every coming of age movie.
But a young boy must wobble in foot-long platforms.
I don't remember that in
Tale of
every coming of age
Redemption.
movie.
Except for they're gonna be like strippers and blow, so it's gonna be directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, Jesus.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
We'll call it platform.
Nice. I'm
One
all
man,
Two
one pair of
platforms.
shoes,
One
one foot
dance.
high.
in.
One
One
dance.
song on one fateful day. Soundtrack by Hans Zimmer.
And
How
the
does Hans
Wiggles.
Zimmer do the wobble?
Oh, he'll find a way. He'll find a way.
I want to hear that.
Needs more bassoon.
I want to hear Hans Zimmer's wobble now.
Hans Zimmer's wobble is like probably a fucking aphrodisiac somewhere that we don't even know about. Like, you play this and it's just
You're
like,
instant laid.
yeah.
I was
It's
like, have you ever listened to like Manchester Orchestra while having sex?
No.
It's
No.
something else, dude. Like, it's
I'll have
just
to try that.
yeah, it's just like mind blowing. It's like you listen to like the Christmas.
I
I
wanna-
like holy shit. Like, and we're just like, is this awesome? Like, yeah, let's, okay. Like,
No, I want to listen to Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture.
right.
Especially for the end.
You see Nick like stretching outside of the bedroom with a sweatband on.
Don't want to pull a hammy.
Like, look, guys, like the rest of it, it's pretty smooth, but this last 3 minutes, like for the entire, I gotta be ready for this.
I prefer. I just go with Katy Perry's Firework. 'Cause I get to scream your firework in somebody's face at the top of my lungs.
This is the only time it's sort of acceptable.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to get throat chopped elsewhere.
Whenever I hear that song, I think of this is going back now, like 3, maybe 4 years ago, when they were doing the Beavis and Butthead reboot that failed, unfortunately. But you know how they used to have it where they would be watching music videos and just doing comments and whatnot.
Yeah.
There was one that they did for Katy Perry's Firework, and they're sitting there, and Beavis is just like, I feel like I can relate to this. Like, I understand this song. I am a firework. And then Butthead just looks at him and goes, "You're not a firework. You're a flaming piece of garbage." He's like,
Alright.
"I am a firework. I'm an M80."
Look,
Okay.
I just need this. This is my rider when it comes to the bedroom. I'm gonna need one of the big things of Gatorade for rehydration, obviously.
Gotta get those electrolytes.
Of course. I mean, if you're trying to be fancy, let's slap some LEDs like right next to the bed. If we're doing it, we're doing it, man. That's all I'm saying.
Just don't bring those black lights into Luke's
yeah,
place.
never.
Oh dear
No.
God, no! I remember your face was just like, no.
It's like, we should get black. It's like, no, we fucking shouldn't.
There's a thin layer of semen all over this place. We'll get red lights.
It'll look horrifying.
It'll look like Amsterdam.
I'm fine with that. There's
That's
nothing incriminating with red lights.
My demands, just a big thing of Gatorade. I'm gonna need, just a solid playlist. And if we can't get a playlist short notice, then I'm gonna just need you to play "Yeah, I Said It" by Rihanna in constant loop, so I can just get it.
And then one post-coital cigarette.
Not
Even though you don't smoke.
I don't. So I'll take a post-coital PB&J. That should be awesome.
Actually,
Yeah, you finished, babe. I don't care. Make me a sandwich. Yeah, that sounds very endearing.
Motherfucker, I'm self-sufficient. I can make my own PB&J. What if she fucks up the PB to J ratio? Then I'm pissed because I'm post-coitus and I got
There's
this
too
shitty
much
sandwich.
Peter, there's so much
this was
Joey.
great.
Like,
You just ruined my fucking night.
Yeah.
See,
Laying
I'm
there
putting-
in bed going, why did I let you do this?
It's like,
This ruined the entire...
This was the worst decision I made
Should've
tonight.
just gone home.
I should have just gone home.
I had pizza in the fridge.
Everything was good up to this point. Everything.
You had to fuck it up.
I fucking trusted you, and this is how you
Repay me?
What the fuck you do to me? God, you know what? Fuck that. You eat this sandwich. I'm gonna make myself a peanut butter marshmallow triple stack.
And you
You
just
see, right now though, like the way that Marcus is going off, I'm like, I feel like this has happened to him before. Like, I feel like this is like some
We were
PTSD
joking,
right
but
stuff.
are you like having flashbacks right now?
No.
He's like, I took one
It's
bite.
like the jelly
and
leaked down the
squeezed
side
out,
a little
exactly.
bit.
Marcus just threw down the sandwich. No.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'll just fucking call you tomorrow.
It's like, we'll talk this out when I have a clear head.
Yeah.
I need some space. I just need some space.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some breakfast stuff. I'm gonna make some French toast. I'm gonna think about life.
Yeah.
And I'm
No.
gonna think about my peanut butter and jelly ratio.
We'll reconvene in 24 hours. I wish you the best.
And here's a tutorial
Gets outside.
on how to make
Exactly. And here is how you make
Here's a proper lesson just for you.
She made it with a spoon. She didn't even use a butter knife. Who does that? Like,
Here's a coloring book. Work with it. Can you draw in between the lines?
you know what? I got this. You stay there. You do your stretches, and I'll make us sandwiches. How about that shit?
But I did read an interesting article the other day. Luke was saying about the post-coital cigarette, which everyone has seen in movies. Like that's a very big cliche kind of thing.
But it's actually one of the most heavenly things in the world. Anyway.
I wouldn't know. But like that's a big thing. Like you do see it in a ton of movies. Like just like after sex, they roll over. Like the guy's just like legs up in or the girl and just like Nowadays, though, I was reading this article where they were comparing it with our generation, that the post-coital cigarette has been replaced with the people instantly rolling over and being like, okay, let me grab my phone and check my Twitter or my Facebook and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, when we surveyed people, like the first thing that they do within the first 2 or 3 minutes after sex is they reach for their phone.
Well, it's also
It's like, where's my side hoe at?
I need rounds 3 and 4.
One and done.
Stat.
It's for real, girl.
Marcus is like, quick, let me Google how to make a peanut butter and jelly.
So I just sent you this video. You should watch it. I'm gonna go take a pee quick. All right, I'll be back.
Exactly, though. And I just thought that was interesting. And I mean, it is kind of true with our generation. We are kind of attached at the hip to our phones.
But also, what's worse, smoking or being attached to your phone? Ooh.
Obviously, one or the other,
Both
honestly.
cause cancer.
Yeah, one cigarette. I feel like the cigarette's better. It's just one cigarette. Like,
I don't smoke, so I don't give a shit. Like I said, post-coital PBJ for the win.
what? Like, would
Next
you
week, we
consider
find out
like?
peanut butter causes cancer?
Motherfucker, if you make that true, I will fight you.
I will. That will.
There's gonna come out a new
I'm
study.
seeing,
like,
I'm
just
seeing
found
red
out.
right now. Stop it.
Just found
Do
out.
not eat Peter Pan peanut butter.
Well, there.
Oh, Peter Pan, yeah, that had like E.
The
coli
salmon,
or
yeah, the
something.
salmon. That had like a huge salmonella scare. Like,
Yeah. That's why you just get the big like off-brand, like the fucking Giant brand where it comes in and they airlift it to your house.
Exactly.
Just buy that
Yes.
And you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna go through this much peanut butter before the expiration date, but challenge
Oh no,
accepted.
I can do that. Like,
Yeah,
I would
same.
always get this giant. Like, Jif has like this huge industrial
Yeah.
size for like $9. Like, give me 5 of them.
You see Luke, like,
covering himself.
Oh,
Walk in like, what are you doing? Like
I'm
he's just like
salting
naked,
myself. Give me a second.
naked on his floor, covered in peanut butter. Like,
everything's just covered in plastic. Like, he put plastic over everything. And then he just has.
in the middle of the room.
I gotta salt this peanut.
It's like, guys,
hold on a second, I'm getting the jelly.
It's like,
Oh.
wait, where's my dog?
Wow.
Here, buddy.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
No, let's stop. let's walk away.
Okay, it was implied, Nick.
I took it all the way there.
Yeah, but as
Sometimes
you
you
do.
just don't.
As you do. Sometimes you leave it where it lays, and you just walk the fuck away.
Yep,
But as I said, I would honestly just go for post-quartal water, just like a nice big ass
I'm
glass.
dehydrated.
Yeah.
Need to
That I can say, like I normally keep I keep water at the side of my bed, and so I have had that where I've just rolled over and I'm like, water, and that is phenomenal because you get a workout. You can get a bit of a workout.
Absolutely.
Start as a habit, but it ain't
Get
easy.
like me. No, man. Speaking of just sex and sexual interactions, you ever have that moment where she like wraps her like legs around your head unexpectedly, and you're like, "This is how I died."
Yep. Okay. Fine. Well, let's do it.
I'm gonna suffocate.
Strap in. Here we go, folks. It's now a fucking drill.
This is how it ends.
Did you plan on going to Six Flags or riding Superman? Then this is it.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Same thing.
It's
Loss of
better
blood.
than
Sad.
It's better than the Green Lantern.
What exactly is the Green Lantern in the bedroom then?
I don't know.
Power of will. I can finish you.
No, the
I can
green-
do it.
Hi, Liz.
How Jordan's just sitting in the corner. Yes, I'm just gonna take a break on this one.
Yeah. He's like,
He's so ready for
himself,
it.
like, yes.
How did you just make a blowjob machine?
Basically. It's pretty dope, dude. Power of will.
I can will
If
it.
you will it, you can do it.
Several reasons why Green Lantern's better.
I just want to hear him. I just want to hear it being like he starts like in the middle of sex and like starts reciting the oath.
If I had the Green Lantern ring, you know the giant, like, the big 50-cent hand slapper, like, gummy thingies?
Yeah.
I would just do that with the Green Lantern ring. And just slap the shit out of people.
Oh, you did.
Boom! Like,
Murphs, you're too drunk.
oh, there's that bitch that stole my... I knocked your drink over.
And I mean, the beautiful thing is with the ring, you can be like, oh, there they are on the other side of the bar.
Where's this? Why is there a 50-cent prize machine everywhere? She just keeps throwing these things at me.
That's the thing. If I had the Green Lantern, I wouldn't do it to like save the world or do anything extravagant. I just do petty shit to get back at people. Just like,
Exactly.
It's like
Your
your
ring
dick
would
last
be
night.
so revoked so quickly.
It really would.
But then I just turn this to Natural Corpse and be evil, so it's fine.
With me-
they're not going to revoke me for being a dick there, like 'cause they all are.
With me, I would just use it like I've always said. Like if the Force was real, like how I'd use the Force, I'd use the ring the exact same way. Just be like, I need to get a beer. That's all the way in the other room. Whoop, just like you see like a green line of light just going, and
You think too
Like-
small. I'm just...
And someone standing there is like, it's the power of the dark side.
I'm infiltrating like all the concerts I ever wanted to go to, and then just nipple slips everywhere. Just
you just see like little sparks of green light popping up and then gone, and then like ah.
There have been these green magic bullets that have just been flying around at concerts. Rihanna's titties are just everywhere.
I wouldn't be mad. Wouldn't be mad. But it'd be worse if it was like the other way around. If it was just like some chick that you didn't like, and you just walk like you're jogging, having a good time. You're at like Murphs, and I know where your pants just like beep, like down to the floor around your ankles. Like, damn it, Vanessa, again! God dang it!
Oh my god.
I wore 3 belts so this wouldn't happen.
Belt's don't matter. Green Lantern.
Not when you have the power of the Green Lantern.
Nope. The thirst, power of the thirst, and the Green Lantern.
That's a powerful combination.
That is the thirst in and of itself, without any sort of power, is a fucking beast.
I think we've all been there. We've all experienced the thirst.
If you have not, ladies and gentlemen, you will, and you won't know it.
You'll get there one day.
Yeah, the worst is when you don't know it, and then you like realize like down the line you're just like,
Oh, shit.
Man, I was thirsty.
like I did some questionable shit.
Worth it.
Like, I'm gonna get flack for this one, but you know what?
It's gonna make a great podcast.
The fucking ship's already going down. Let's strap some dynamite to this bad boy.
The SS Bad Decisions. Let's go.
Yep. That's how it works. But hindsight is 20/20.
No, one of the podcast episodes that you weren't here for, Luke. I can't remember who we had on instead. But we were talking about, we said about, Marcus said the SS bad decisions. And I'm like, oh yeah, like Luke was on that cruise ship all the time.
I fucking owned that thing.
And that's what Marcus said. He's like, no, Luke lives on that. They've been trying to kick him off, but he
I'm
won't
the
go.
captain, just like, let's do this, motherfucker.
It's more like Luke's just holding the wheel and walking around with it, and everyone.
Everyone's fucking panicking.
That was a bad decision. Did you see the name of the
Why
boat?
did you
it's the fucking
handcuff
name of the
yourself to it? Someone else could drive the ship.
No, I'm the captain. I need to be at the wheel at all times.
Do
But
you
I have to
not
leave.
Get the concept. Bad fucking decisions.
He's handcuffed to the wheel. He's like, so do you have the key? Is the key in your shoe?
I thought you had the key.
I thought you had the key.
I thought you had the key.
Did you watch Atlanta? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys. It's fucking fantastic.
Still haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's a hello, cousin. How are you?
Yes, I'll do that.
Can you put some money in my account?
So how's that thing with the drug dealer? It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, like, you said you're really scared. What does he say? Like,
he's like, you said you weren't scared of them. You're gonna do whatever you want. And
Exactly.
he's like,
okay, bye.
Okay, bye. He's like, so, how about some dessert to finish it? You're
like,
killing me.
Stop it.
You're fucking killing me
You're
tonight.
fucking killing me tonight. No, just bring the goddamn check.
And then that moment where he sees the check.
It's funny how your car didn't work the first two times.
Yeah, it's like on the third time it finally went through.
Like, yeah.
But I'd like to report a debit card stolen.
I'm completely on the lost here.
Okay, so basically
I thought I just watch half the episode.
he tries to do like take his girl out on a date and be super nice, but he's fucking broke. So
Wait, we should preface this with spoiler alerts if you plan on watching this.
Spoiler alerts for Atlanta. So his friend from work tells him take her to what's the name of the restaurant?
Indigo Lounge.
Indigo Lounge. Just
because they had this really nice, like really cheap ass happy
they have
hour.
a late after 5 it's happy hour all night. And he's like, oh, okay, cool, that'll work.
There you
And
go.
so they get there, and he asks the waitress like, sorry, I can't find your happy hour menu. He's like, oh, we don't do that anymore. It's just like
they just stopped it, and then the entire time the waitress is upselling, and his girlfriend is just like,
oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. And the entire time he's just like, fuck.
It's like what is like the special soup or something. It's like $28 like for
soup.
Yeah,
and he's just like $28 for soup,
and then she
gets
gets
it's really good.
Right. It's like it looks really good. Come on, we can do it. And then she orders a drink. And it's like I'll just have water from the tap. She's like no, I can't drink alone. He's like, can I have a Miller High Life, like one in the can? She's like, oh, we got a hipster here. But yeah, so basically he's like the waitress is like enticing his girl with all these like awesome. She's like, oh yeah, let's do that. And he obviously he can't say no. Like he's like, I'm fucking broke. Like so, he has to ask his cousin to transfer money into his account while his cousin's in a drug deal, which is a different
fantastic.
It's fucking hysterical.
Hand me Percy over there.
It's like, I'm gonna let you go. It's cool, man.
I was really afraid there was a Saw coming.
Right. Ooh. Yeah. That's like. I think that would have been too dark already for it. Like the show's going dark places, but the fact, the thing was, they're the Donald Glover's cousin and his friend Darius, they're going to do this drug deal with this gang, and so they get there first. Like right when they get there, it's like this trailer in the way back in the boonies, and they pull this dude out of the side, and he's like in his underwear. And he's like, "Oh, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me." Like, no, man, it's cool. It's cool.
Give him his clothes.
Just give him his clothes. Like, just go ahead. Yeah. Go away. And then he's like, he gets his rifle out, and he's letting him run for a bit and fuck him, and he shoots to the side. Well, he misses, and then after that, he just shoots him dead as he's running away. And the two dudes are the rapper and his friend Darius are just look at each other. Fuck. What did we just get into? And then later on, Donald Glover calls him during the drug deal.
Right.
Like his phone goes why don't you turn your fucking phone off or keep it silent? It rings right in front of him.
Ringing. He has it on vibrate and it's on the table, and they're just like, oh, who is it? That's his cousin, and they're just like, answer that shit. Put it on speaker. And he's just like, doop. Hello, cousin. How are you? I'm not in the middle of some potentially fucking life.
You see,
challenging.
Yeah.
now if we rewind, like 8 minutes ago, now I understand
sense,
why you
yeah.
guys are laughing.
Yeah.
Dude, we can watch it after we're done. It's fucking fantastic.
Great.
But yeah.
And then he's like, later on, he's like, after he's like, yeah, the transfer's like, so how's that thing going? I was like, what thing? You know, the drug dealer. You said, you know, you're not scared of them. No shit. And I'm like, okay, bye.
He's like in the middle. It's like don't even know what you're talking about. Alright, okay, bye. Click. And they're just like, he's a really good dude. He's a good dude. He's a good guy. Yeah.
I don't know. The second episode's my favorite so far.
When he's in jail.
Of one of two.
Yeah.
Oh, when he was in jail.
Oh, is there three?
Well, they did for the first night. They did 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, they did back.
Yeah. When he
Where
was
it touched on mental illness.
Right.
Yeah, mental illness was very
That
good.
was
Also, like just gender and sexuality was very good as well.
Yeah. It's like, stop! I'm not even.
yeah. Stop being weird.
I'm not.
I'm just trying. I'm not.
It's just like this.
Do you want me to move? I will move.
Yeah.
like I can move.
It's like, I know.
I know.
Like he's Donald Glover sitting in the middle with this one dude, and he's talking to this transgender woman who's obviously on the male side.
Yeah.
And he's like, "That's my girl." And he's like,
He's all
dude.
excited, and everyone's
He's
just like, "Dude, that's a man."
That's a man.
And he's just like,
and like he's talking
he's
to like over Donald Glover. He's like, you know, I can move if you guys want to talk. He's like, I know you can. And then he's just really just in the middle. Just
very uncomfortable.
Just like,
and he's just like, would you like? And then at one point, like they're fucking roasting this guy because they're just like, he's a man and this and that, and he's trying to be like the voice of reason.
Yeah,
He's just
sure.
like, he's like,
sexuality is a spectrum.
You can really just kind of do what you want, and experiment. And then he just screams. He's like, stop being weird. And he's like, I'm not. I'm trying. Like, I'm not.
Haven't we all been there at some point in life, though?
Yeah.
And what is like the one inmate he goes, you know, like you all fucking prison, like the inmate's like, y'all fucking prison, like, yo, that's prison. What you did outside us, yeah. Like, you did outside this.
Oh, dude. All right. So my friends and I, we were at Aruga's like 2 weeks ago. At Aruga's, hanging out. We got this table that has a fire pit like right in the middle. This is like the perfect.
Oh, nice. Those are always
that.
cool. Yeah.
And this is lady. She had to be like 45, 50. Blasted. Fucking blasted.
She was going hard.
Well, she went and is probably going hard right now as we speak.
She's not done.
Her life is a series of interesting events, I'm sure.
She's a constant member of the SS Bad Decisions.
She's my first mate.
She's painted on the side as a siren. But she comes up and we have the fire table. She's like, oh my god, like my hands are so cold. Can I use the fire? And my friend Bobby is just he's one of those people, like he likes to fuck with people, and he's just like, yeah, only if you grab the stones. And she's like, all right. So she grabs the stones from the side, so they're not hot. And she's like, well, you didn't expect me to do that. And I'm just like, I want nothing to do with this woman.
I'm not touching. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just
not
like
a part
sitting
of this.
there.
Like, please go away.
Like, go the
That
fuck
sounds
away.
like someone Travis would engage with.
Yes.
Right. And so she's talking, and she picks up a stone, and like bounces it off the table, like in my direction, like kind of tosses it at me. I just look at her like a blank face. I'm like, well, that was fucking obnoxious. And my friend's like, whoo! But it was just like the same feeling, like, stop being weird. And I'm just like, would you fucking not? Like, can you get the fuck out of here?
Well, that's kind of like a few, like maybe a month and a half ago at this point. Stephen Mine's friend Joe had just finished up taking the bar for law school and everything. And so we went out to shoot, can't think of the name of the place off the top of my head right now.
The Cove.
The Cove, yes.
Oh, okay.
We went to the Cove for because they do like a cigar and whiskey
bar.
Yeah. And so we were doing that, and we kind of had the same thing. This older woman, probably like 35 or 36, just came up and started talking with us, and we're just like, hi, like, great, like. And the thing is I probably engage with her the most, but at the same time,
I'm nice Nick. I gotta talk to everybody.
pretty much. But I'm just like, at the same time, I'm like, please go away.
Yeah.
We just want to sit here and smoke our cigars.
Trying to be nice, but
She was probably just on the prowl. She's just like, I'm gonna get me one of these fine young spring hens.
I'm gonna get me some.
She like puts her wolf hat on. She's like,
Fucking like creeping through the bar with an apple teeny in her hand.
What the is that more meth? Like.
you just see these glowing eyes in the dark.
Like, what the fuck is wrong?
She's like, I smell youth.
She's like, she's doing her own theme song as she does it, like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. She's like, oh my god.
But we've all been in those situations where, and I don't know, maybe at some point we'll be those creepy old people, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I don't.
You do.
I don't plan on it either, but at the same time, it's like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to be rude, but I'm just trying to chill here with my friends.
Right. Like, give me a serious intervention before that ever happens.
like, Luke, come on now.
So you look. You know that? Remember that guy Roy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say that you're.
You want to say you're on Roy level? Yeah.
It's just a dangerous path.
You're just like Roy Jr.
You're Andy right now.
Don't graduate to Roy.
Don't graduate to Roy.
Oh my god, we were at the bar. Remember we were at the bar one day. All right, so to preface this, there's the bar that we like to go to, Murphs. There's like a group of older guys, and they're
cool guys.
They're cool
fun.
as fuck. But that's the thing. Like they're cool, they're fun, they're super intelligent, and they're harmless. But they just like look like old grizzled cavemen.
And they live at the bar.
But yeah, but you have a conversation with them. Like, okay, I'm actually enlightened right now.
Yeah, no, like they're good guys.
Yeah,
they live at the bar.
Right.
Like every single night. Doesn't matter if you're there on a Friday, a Monday, a Tuesday. Like they're there at the bar like 8 o'clock.
It's like you can always count on them to be there. It's like, hey, I've got friends tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there was one night we were just talking. Remember when we were talking shit and I called Andy the bar troll and he got so.
Oh my god! Yes,
Called
this was
him
amazing.
The bar troll?
Yeah,
Why?
But no. We were just because you know how it was empty. It was like me, it was me, Nick. I think me, Nick, Steve, Dante, Tom, Sam, Will, and we were just kind
And
of
we were like basically the bar, like that.
Like we were the bar. Like we were sitting there.
Other than Roy and Andy and like one or two other people, like we were the bar.
And we were sitting there, and you know us, just like it's open
BSing,
season.
right?
Yeah, as soon as everybody sits down,
it's like, all right, let's go.
Bang, let's go. Like nobody is safe,
Yeah.
and so they threw themselves into the circle.
I was like, all right, let's do this. Okay.
And they got ran the fuck over. And then Andy was just like, "What? How dare you fucking call me the bar troll?" Like, I was just like, "Hey man, shoe fits."
It's like some shoot from the hip here. Sorry, man.
Like bang, and they were not ready. They got sucked into the undertow and got like spit the fuck
Well,
out.
actually, I gotta say, this was 2 weeks ago, I think. I was leaving here. Steve was in tow with me, and so was Alex, and we were stopping at Falloons to pick up Greg and Bianca to take them over to Murphs where Lopez was, and we were gonna chill there. When we pulled up, we saw Andy leaving Falloons, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Andy!" And Steve's like, "He's probably heading for Murphs," and like we got over to the Murphs. Then, sure enough, that's where Andy was. And it's like, "Yep, there he is!" Like,
Andy's my favorite. He's just endlessly entertaining.
Oh, Andy's hilarious.
He's the best.
Yeah, he is, but he couldn't hang with us.
Yeah,
like that.
I still remember the one time I was down at the Hound, and every third Thursday they do a jazz night, which is awesome. I love it. And I was down there chilling, listening to the music and whatnot because it's live, and they do it's a saxophonist, stand-up bassist, drums, and a keyboard. And I was chilling down there, listening to it, and I just suddenly feel a hand on my shoulder. I'm like, what? And there's Andy. He's like, I didn't know you came and listened to good music. And I'm just like, oh, hey, Andy.
Hey,
like,
Andy. Hello there.
It's just fun, bizarre.
Yeah.
I feel like he actually gets out and about,
Yeah, Andy.
as opposed to Roy, who's just like
Murphs.
He's got his one track too. Like
exactly.
Murphs and back.
Murphs and back.
I mean, though, to be honest, because of Tom living with Roy at one point, Luke and I were in Roy's house. It's kind of like a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a little. It's like
So like a Rob Zombie movie?
that, like mixed with Charles Dickens, like Ghosts of Christmas Yet to Come, Ghosts of Alcoholics Yet to Come. Like, I was like, do you want this to be your life?
Ghost of Alcoholics Future.
Yeah, exactly.
They all remind me of just really adult, fucked up Muppets.
Like what are the two old guys that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
I love those guys.
Did any of you guys see? We watched the iPhone commercial with Cookie Monster.
Mhm.
They did a fucking outtakes one, and it's phenomenal.
Is it just more like extended essentially, or just?
It's no. It's like all the shit that went wrong. It's
Right.
like
Yeah,
a
well,
quote unquote
okay.
like blooper reel.
Oh, gotcha.
But it's so hilarious. And then there's one that I just found that happened like last year where him and John Oliver had an entire segment.
Oh,
Cookie
really?
Monster. It was so fucking good.
Oh my god.
I'm in.
I mean, it's John Oliver.
Yeah.
That dude's amazing.
I'm like at school, like trying to do work, and I was like, oh shit, like Cookie Monster and John Oliver, because it's on the outtakes.
You're
I'm
like,
sitting there.
screw you, schoolwork.
I feel like I'm like 8. I'm like sitting there cackling.
Cookie Monster.
And there's this girl that gives you like the dirtiest, like, what the fuck are you laughing at? And I'm just like, you don't even fucking
So,
understand,
yeah, come
man.
watch
You don't know me. You don't know my life.
Back off, bitch.
And that's why I put on my Twitter. I was just like, I just want to do skits with Cookie Monster. That'd be like the perfect
I think I
segue.
saw that. Yeah.
Perfect segue to my Friday night. So I mean, Cookie Monster, if you're out there, shout your boy.
Hit me
out.
up.
Yeah.
Come on to the podcast.
That'd be fun. I would love that shit.
Oh my god. What would we talk about?
Cookies?
How they tried to make him the vegetable monster, and that was bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Like, do they have cookies I bought? Murph cookies?
Murphs can make you a shot called a chocolate chip cookie.
And he's like, he takes it. There's no cookies.
There's no cookie.
Fucking Grover's over there. It's like dancing. It's like, give me another one, barkeep.
No. You know who would be real crazy would be Gonzo.
Gonzo
Oh.
and fucking
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch.
Oh,
would
that's
just-
Royce.
You beat me to it. I was
I just want to see fucking Animal.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
Did you see Animal? More Jaeger
I think I would be more disturbed if it was like a Muppets movie and you didn't see their strings.
Just floating Muppets at the bar. Elmo's just like, hey girl, you come here often.
Oh my
I
God.
thought there were strings. No.
They're real.
Right.
They're living creatures.
Elmo's real, and he's real for you tonight, baby.
Walks out door with a 7-year-old girl.
Wasn't there like an actual thing with the dude who did the Elmo voice where he was like accused of being a pedophile?
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Real
I mean,
stuff.
honest to God, though, I kind of really want to see that Muppets movie now. Like, I want to see the Muppets go to the bar.
Muppets. R-rated Muppets.
I'd watch the
gosh,
shit
I watched
out of
the
that.
Yeah.
Can we get a cameo?
It's like when Donald Glover said, like when Michael Cera was Shaq, it's just like, I'm going to go again. It's like, I need another one for
Shit.
Shaq and Michael Cera. I'd go broke seeing that.
It's like, I ignored every comment except for
that
that
guy.
one.
R-rated Muppets at the bar. Another, please.
I would literally just be like, I would just walk out, like, can I get another ticket?
Yeah,
Thank
so-
you. I'm going back in again.
3D
Muppets
showing.
Night on the Town.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking Snuffy's out there like selling coke.
You want some snuffleupagus? Exactly.
Hey-oh. Or you get like Kermit the Frog kind of thing, like he has a few shots and starts doing like that, with like his arms like all over the place.
So we just seem like all over the dance floor.
What's that big giant behemoth looking one? It's like
Oh, I know,
brown
it's-
fur and the.
Snuffleupagus.
Is that
yeah, with the
He
he
looks
looks
like
like
an
looks like a
elephant?
woolly man.
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah,
Snuffy.
Snuffleupagus.
That's-
Yep,
Yeah.
Snuffy.
Yeah.
Kelly's just gonna be sitting at the bar, depressed, like ripping shots of just whatever, talking about triangles. So I don't get the respect as a barkeep. Another one. So let me tell you about isosceles and why they're my favorite.
And the count's just like, I've had 1, 2,
Two,
3
three.
shots. Good
Like, hey, Count, where's the party at? The party? It's at 1, 2, 3 Jackson Street.
We count 20 houses. Count with me. We're 1, 2, almost there.
How many citations can we get tonight? A 1.
How is
A
it doing
2.
these numbers appear? I don't understand.
Where are they?
They're just
floating
floating there.
here.
Are they 3D?
Yeah. And there's like floating bats too. Like, what
when
the
did
fuck?
the count slip us all acid?
And then over in the corner, you got like Ert and Bernie just putting them back and being like,
Did you just say Ert and Bernie?
yes.
You did.
Sorry. Ernie.
Yeah, Ert
Yes.
and Bernie.
No, that's Bizarro World.
It is.
Like, so. Ert and Bernie, no like Bert and Ernie.
They have mustaches and ride motorcycles.
It's like some West Side Story shit. They just snap and fight and shit.
But no, then I can't think of their names, but the old guys then.
Yeah, the hecklers.
I think we just came up with a premise for the movie.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't remember the names, but I think they just, like, I just know them as the hecklers.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I can see them at the bar. You call that an ass?
Like you said, they would shut that conversation with Sam down from
Oh my
television
god, they
so hard.
shit all over it.
Even Libby was telling me about that last night, and she was saying about like, yeah. I go, yeah, Marcus was talking about that on the podcast, and she goes, Marcus was getting so upset about it.
Like,
I'm trying to, like, dude, your wishful thinking will not grant that poor young woman an ass. Like, it's not.
One day. With some plastic surgery and help from Nicki Minaj.
She doesn't even need that. She just needs to, watch a protein and hit the fucking gym. Leg day will get you ass.
do those squats. I was like, I would have never guessed the hecklers. It was Statler and Waldorf.
Yes.
I would have never guessed that.
No,
Like,
I did know it. I just couldn't remember.
Their
it off the
first
top of my head.
appearance is The Muppet Show, Sex and Violence. What?
No, if you look at it, like if you go back to, I think it's the 70s when they were doing the Muppet Show,
It's a movie.
some of that stuff was pretty dark. Like, they had some really dark but funny humor. I think one of my favorite things, though, with them was from the Muppet Show at one point, and it's just like, is after one of the scenes, and it clips over to him, and there's like, one looks at him and he's like, you know what? That wasn't half bad. And the other one just looks at him and goes, nope, it was all bad.
But yeah, that actually, I would need that in my life.
Muppets drinking.
Hell yeah, man.
I mean, we kind of were jumping there from Muppets and Sesame Street. I mean, they're all Muppets, technically speaking.
Yeah,
But
it's a mixed bag.
they were all made by Jim Henson, put it that way.
Yeah, man.
But we need that. We need that in our lives. The Muppets go to the bar.
Yeah, you get messed up, and then Tom and the Swedish Chef could make us food.
Tom is the Swedish Chef. Let's be real.
Yeah. Except for Tom can actually speak, and it's not like, hey Tom, how you doing? Hurdy-burdy, dirty.
I don't know. You got him enough
That would be
drinks.
an interesting conversation.
I
Now,
listen to
what
it.
about what's his name? Beaker.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's Rachel when she's too high.
No, it'd probably be like, you see Beaker, like, you're just like, look at this fucking nerdy asshole over here. And the next thing you know, he's got like women swimming all over him.
No. What you would have is
Is that Travis?
Next thing you know, you see Beaker. He's not even walking. He just had like 4 girls pick him up and just walk him out of the bar. He's
How
like,
the fuck does he do that?
like
No,
every fucking weekend, bro. I don't know.
No, what you'd have, and I don't remember the dude's name, the scientist that's always with Beaker.
Oh yeah.
You would just have him being like, oh no, it's a good idea. Here, take this shot, Beaker. Take this mixed drink, Beaker. I made this.
Although he'd probably be one of the bartenders.
Yes. And, Beaker's always the
guinea pig.
yeah, for his experiments. So he'd just be getting all these shots and mixed drinks like, try this.
Like, yo, Beaker. So what's up with that girl over there in the purple? me. Oh really?
Oh, it's nice.
Yo, be my wingman for tonight.
Let's
Like,
go,
I
man.
got you. First round's on me. Hell yeah, man! I got protection. Like, like, you need some, bro? I got what you want, man.
Just pull out a hand glove. Protection.
Me. Like me, I don't have a body condom. Damn. How hard are you trying to go in the paint, Beaker?
I gotta say, when we sat down to record today, I did not think we would start talking about the Muppets and
Beaker being the fucking fuckboy of the bar getting laid all the time.
this was the most unexpected conversation.
Hashtag Beaker is a fuckboy.
You're just fucking jealous.
You're right, I am.
Those who cannot appreciate. You wish you had a body condom.
What exactly does one do with a body condom?
I don't want to know what Luke would do with a body condom.
Accurate.
I mean, the York Fair.
Give me a week. I'll come back with a 2,000-word essay about the practical uses of body condoms.
That's your assignment. We want it next week when we're recording.
A body condom and a giant tub of peanut butter and a dog.
Oh, wow.
You had to throw the dog in too.
Bring it all around.
Keep him away from fucking Rolf, then.
Yes. Who owns the Muppets now at this point? Is it Disney?
I think it might.
NBC. I know NBC has the rights because they have that show.
Oh, that's right. All right. Well, we need to pitch this whole idea to NBC. Like, look, let's just make it an adult movie, and see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
We're not talking sex. Like, no, we don't want that. Beaker could be picking them up, but
It's gonna be implied.
Right.
It's gonna be implied. Let's just see them at the bar.
You said there wasn't gonna be any sex. There's a body condom on Beaker.
He said, me.
You're thirsty as fuck.
Gotta root for my boy.
But yeah, Disney does own the Muppets actually.
Okay.
Side note.
God, is there anything they don't own?
At this
They've got
point,
Star Wars.
Our
they've
souls
got
yet.
Marvel.
That's true. They don't own our souls yet.
Not
Yet.
yet. They basically do. Like,
But I mean, we're trying to get that endorsement deal. So what's up, Disney?
Disney buys the trophy husbands. All right, we gotta revamp this, guys. Mickey Mouse comes in every now and then. It's gonna get dark. Don't worry. You seen that South Park with Mickey Mouse?
I run this shit.
Yeah.
Don't make me slap you. Let's go to Murphs and rip shots.
I don't know if you guys
like
watched.
minis out of
Have you
town.
watched the latest South Park yet?
No.
Member berries. So the answer to why everyone's voting for Trump is all these like new fruits that they found. They're called member berries, and they're like they just tell you all these they just talk to you and tell you all these things that are great about the past, and then it starts talking about like really awful things like, oh, you remember when segregation was great?
Holy shit!
It was
Wow.
But with that though, we were watching it last night. Steve and I were, and they have it where instead of saying Hillary or Trump, and they do say their names, but it's the candidacy is between a turd sandwich and a giant douche.
Giant douche and turd. Like there's a whole episode about the douche.
I say they did that 4 years ago before, yeah.
Way back, yeah.
But it was great. I think one of the funniest aspects of the episode though was where they were commenting on the whole Colin Kaepernick and sitting during the national anthem and all that. So they have like a meeting of Congress like, we need to revamp the national anthem so that everyone can enjoy it. Like it can mean something for everyone. And they're just like, there's only one man who can do this. We need to go to J.J. Abrams to reboot the national anthem.
Needs more lens flare.
Yes.
And they're just like, JJ, you do it so good because you bring in new but keep the old and make us love it again.
That whole situation is just dumb as fuck. Like,
well, the fact of the matter is, and I was discussing this with my mom because her and I watch football together, and I said it. I'm just like, look, like, yes, people can get angry at the whole thing of him sitting down or kneeling during the national anthem and all that, and people get pissed off about it. And they're like, don't you realize men died for this and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, they died, so he has that right. He has that right to disrespect the country in whatever form of protest that he wants to do. That's why they died for it.
but it's no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, and also, like, a lot of Marines haven't necessarily come to his defense, but the same concept of, like, actually, yeah, that's why we fight for the right.
Exactly.
As opposed to, like, we don't agree with it, but it's just that the backlash is just way too much.
It's been extreme. Like I don't know if you guys saw, but there have been some harsh things, like N-word getting thrown around and whatnot. Like, get out of this country.
Like, I posted this the other week, like when it first happened. Like, all these like just old white, like clearly racist people's like, and they're just like dropping. And it was like and we go back to. Yeah, Africa and shit. I'm like, holy fuck! It's like, so.
And like that's why he's protesting.
This is okay. Like, are you fucking
it's kind
kidding
of
me?
it's one of those situations because of A, who he is, and B, what he looks like, which is unfortunate that regardless of what he does, like, has a violent protest, he's gonna get called out. Has a non-violent protest,
he's gonna get
done.
called out.
Exactly. He's gonna get called out.
It's like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Exactly.
Like,
there's nothing that the man can do without getting shit on because minority in America.
Yeah.
In the melting pot.
Yeah. I mean, like I said though, and when I was talking about it with my mom, she completely agreed. She's like, yeah, I mean, yes, it's disrespectful and all that kind of stuff, but it's like that's what those men died fighting for. That you have the right to do that. Like it's not like this is Soviet Russia or Nazi Germany or something where they're just like, if you don't hail the Fuhrer, you get shot, kind of thing.
Where the fuck is Ivan Drago? If he dies, he dies. Damn it.
Dies. Sweet Jesus.
You know, Hillary would have my vote if she said we would deport everyone that voted for Trump.
It's like, can I vote twice, please?
I know she can't do it, but it would
be like the Trump thing. Like he just says shit and people believe him.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm going third party at this point. I'm going Gary Johnson.
I'm voting turd sandwich.
Yeah. Well,
turd sandwich.
Which is who?
That was Hillary.
Hillary's turd sandwich.
I don't actually want to vote for either of them.
No.
I've said it on many occasions. I'm so done. And I'm not even like anger done. I'm just like, ugh.
Like,
done.
I'm over it.
This is like when somebody is just like, let me show you the 20 picture slideshow of my dog and why I love him so much. And like by slide 5, you're just like, would you shut the fuck up?
It's like, oh my god, this horse.
He's wearing a Peter Pan outfit. Why? Why did you put that on?
That sounds
there?
Don't you know
exhausting
that
for
he doesn't
humans.
want that?
Like he's
like
a dog.
this
Don't
dead
throw
horse
your
you're
dog
beating
from
is
the
wonderful.
roof and say it can fly like Peter Pan.
Like, jeez. Does he really need a dog manicure? And do you really need to tell me the steps of how
Do
to
you really
give
have to?
him?
Do you really have to give a thumbs up in the picture while it's doing the
Exactly.
manicure?
Wait, no, that's bad. Let me do it again. Now get a serious one.
Now
The
get one
dog's
like
just-
I'm scolding you.
And the dog's just sitting like, God, fucking help me. The shelter was better than
the
this.
dog, if the audience didn't put it together, the dog is us.
And it gets 3 layers deep.
It really did. That was good, Steve.
Wow.
Dun.
That was kind of like Maggie's tear on Luke earlier. You weren't here
Oh
for
my
this.
God.
But
That was
It
great
was
already.
completely out
what was it that they said? I don't remember. Like I was being stupid and
It was so good, I forgot.
it was something like
you said something like, you know,
Well,
we're fine. And she's like, and then she said like, I think I must not tell lies or something.
no. It was some comment had been said on
your
the
face. I
yeah,
guess.
some comment had
it
been
was-
said
it had
on the
to do with my
TV
face.
show or something, and you said something, and then I'm like, your face is blah blah blah, and then it's like your face is beautiful or something like that, and Maggie's like, don't lie.
Yeah, it's just completely subtly like, oh.
It was good.
All right.
It was a good burn. All three of us
Yeah,
were like,
just very
oh,
simple.
snaps.
Like, oh, I gotta give you props for that one.
And it came off my stupid comments.
Right.
You still have the face of a
Segue.
male dancer. There you go. You do that. You make those monies.
Yep. Did you guys watch the roast of Rob Lowe?
I did.
No, I want to kind of see that.
I love Rob Rickles,
Yes.
and he was like, 3 callbacks in a row.
The thing is, like, they tore Ann Coulter apart. Oh my god, like they were vicious.
It was the
They were-
roast
they-
of Ann
yeah,
Coulter,
it was
not
the-
the roast of Rob.
Like, that was like the funniest part of her set. She comes up, she's like, "Well, welcome to the roast of Ann Coulter featuring Rob Lowe." But then she was blatantly there. She was trying to promote her new book about like why Trump should be president, and
Oh,
just like
awful.
she was like, it was literally like promoting it, like not even subtly.
Not even subtly.
Like,
It was
here's
like,
my book.
Yeah.
Buy it. And I'm like,
It's the part's not funny, the part of her thing, but the one part that actually made me laugh, even though it wasn't supposed to be funny, it was an extremely uncomfortable scene, was I used to think Pete, what is his name?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson was biracial, but it turns out he's not.
Yeah,
And
that
then
is-
it cuts to Pete
Pete
Davidson, and Pete Davidson is drinking his drink and goes, ha!
He goes, ha, good one. I think we should be in a roast. Like, it's like,
Oh my
God. We find somebody, and we
It's just, and the thing is, like, it wouldn't be one of us at a time. It'd just be like a total feature of like, and now the trophy husband.
The best was like at the end, like Rob Lowe, he gets up and does his thing. It's like, wow, Ann Coulter, because her set was horrible. It was like, wow, Ann Coulter, I think that's the first bombing you can't blame on a Muslim.
Whoa!
It's like,
Snaps!
Damn!
Ann Coulter's a racist bitch.
Snaps! Way to burn it, Rob Lowe, bringing it down.
She probably won't get any Cabana Boys this summer.
Probably not.
Oh my gosh, I was at Starbucks. I think it was a week or so ago, and I was with my friend Emily, and I was just joking. I was like, yeah. And this old lady like walked by, so I was just like, you know what? I think we were talking about like student loans or some shit. And I was just like, she probably needs a Cabana Boy. I could probably.
I can do that.
I could do that. And then my friend Emily's just like, I'll smack her ass until it was you. And she like, but she said it like with such a
Just
straight
like-
face,
just like, yeah,
deadpan, like she
I'm
was
doing
committed.
this. I'm
And I was
doing
like,
this.
No. No, actually, just saying on Starbucks, this kind of upsets me, the fact that up in towards Southern York off of Queen Street, like, you know how there's a Starbucks in the little plaza where Vito's is at?
yeah.
And then, like, if you go further up Queen Street, then there's a Giant, and that has a Starbucks in it. They're putting, and like that's maybe a mile between the two, they're putting a third Starbucks where this Chinese restaurant used to be.
Yeah, where Wonderful Garden used to be.
Yeah, where Wonderful Garden was. I'm just like, how many Starbucks can you fit in a square mile? I'm like, I like this feels like it's New York City with a Starbucks and a Dunkin' Donuts off every corner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really drink Starbucks.
No, me neither. I actually only had it for just the first time, like a month and a half ago. Like,
Really?
Yeah, Steve and I were out, and I was like, oh, let's see if we can grab coffee somewhere. I Googled it. I'm like, oh, there's a Starbucks right here. First time I ever had Starbucks.
It's just coffee. Like,
So-
they do all these fancy schmancy, like, yeah, let me get a Coca motherfucker latte. Like,
Do you want eagle tears in your latte?
it's an extra $18.
Like, can I get double eagle tears, please?
Can I just get a fucking medium coffee?
Can I
You
have-
mean a grande? Fuck.
Whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Can I get some rainbow, unicorn rainbow shits in there too?
Oh, we're fresh out, but we do have griffin spit. Imported from Egypt.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's got a fresh nutmeggy taste.
Yeah.
Let me get some of that.
We have dragon urine. It tastes like peaches. So you can double pump of it. We have a dragon urine green frappe espresso.
Now I've reimagined Starbucks with having a cauldron in the back.
Just a wish, just like.
Yes, my
Constant
pretties.
You every now and then,
Just
it's
got
like
like a
everything's
midget
more
walking-
normal in the
I'm sorry,
lobby.
little person. Wait,
Little person.
There we go.
Height challenged.
Vertically
Versus-
challenged.
Okay.
Not Luke.
So, Steve, you're walking back there?
Ah.
Hey, you look in the mirror recently?
Yeah, I'm taller than Steve.
Oh,
Like an inch or
Are
two.
you? I can't even. I don't know.
No, he's got about like an inch or two.
It's just like every now and then in Starbucks, you just hear a cackle from the back. Like everyone's just like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Might as well be the same thing.
Oh, it's Halloween. Don't worry about it. She's really excited today.
What about when it's fucking
It's
like
her favorite time of the year.
New Year's or some shit?
It's like, no, it's not. It's Easter.
We have to bring her children every year.
Do you happen to know somebody named Hansel?
You see some flying monkeys like
Gretel's-
going in and out with ingredients.
Gretel's trying to find her brother. Like, where the fuck did
You just see Gretel, Hansel's waiting for you at the front of the store.
Gretel?
Gretel.
I have an iced macchiato with unicorn tears for Gretel.
No, he'd be like, I've got this for Gretel or Grottle.
Grottle.
Is this
It's
French?
Gretel. They've been saying it wrong for hundreds of years. Jesus.
It's Gretel, God.
Triggered!
Hipster.
Gonna post about this on my Tumblr. Did you?
Okay.
Did you see the post that freaking Lena Dunham put about
Oh,
Odell
no,
Beckham?
yeah, that's
I'm
so...
just like,
That
because
was the
he
worst.
didn't talk to you, now you're just
Right.
like,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
oppressing me. Like,
It's like, he's thinking, like, he didn't, since I wasn't a fuckable object, he didn't know, and then he's like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, I didn't know who you were. Like,
Wait, no?
Odell
Lena-
Beckham Jr., the receiver
He's
for
a
the
football
Giants.
player.
Oh, okay.
And then Lena Dunham from Girls, like, just like very outspoken feminist. And like, it used to be like, oh, she's progressive, she's like making good sense, but now it's just like,
Because Odell did not want to have
Right.
sex with her or like make any
Right.
advances on her, like
Right.
she went off on Twitter about it's just like,
she's like, yeah.
he didn't want to
Yeah, it's
like.
no, but
And then
he
she
was-
started. Then first she tried like everyone was on his back. She's like, "You're stupid." And she's like, I was kidding. It was a
No,
bad
you
attempt."
weren't.
And he was like, "No, you weren't." She's like, and then she put out like a formal, well, it was like a half-assed apology. It wasn't like, I apologize to Odell Beckham for thinking that way. It was like, I'm sorry for like the way society is or some shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
I'm just triggered because she's never seen me in person and wanted to fuck me, and I don't approve of her not wanting to fuck me, so
Right.
I'm going to go on this rant about how she doesn't want to touch my genitals and how I feel
Yeah.
obligated to tell the world.
Exactly.
And how he is, and how she's.
I really just thought she was a Girl Scout.
Are you from the Make-A-Wish Foundation?
No one's rocking that pixie cut anymore.
Punch her while she's down.
I'm sorry. I had to go in and filter on her ass.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. She had a wish and she didn't get it. That's why that's why she went off on Twitter.
She wanted to go to Odell's sausage factory. That didn't work out.
Nope. So hate train all the way. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh.
How the
dear
fuck
Lord.
did we end up here? It's like what I'm wondering.
Honestly. Have you met us and have you seen the things
Yeah,
we do?
it's like I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Never
Again,
mind.
I just
get
bring it up. We were talking about the Muppets drinking in a bar like 20 minutes ago, and now we're here.
Fuck Lena Dunham.
Because she doesn't want to touch my genitals. That's why I'm triggered.
Yeah, I'm just like, ugh. Bitch.
How dare she?
So she like just trolls. She trolls podcasts. She's like, she just look at the
Trophy husband.
listen to
Well,
all
this
of them.
sounds sexist.
Anyone touch my vagina? This isn't right.
That's pretty much how we feel every night we go alone. It's like, what? What? It's like the pouty, like crying whitey girl at the party. Nobody wanted to touch my dick. This sucks. I want Taco Bell.
Every night before I puke and pass out, I just think, fuck Lena Dunham.
I make a small prayer. Fuck Lena Dunham. Amen. And Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Alright, time to reheat this chalupa and watch more TV. Dude, that'd be like one of the weirdest situations ever. Because it's all like just being in that, like being in the moment and having somebody where you're just like because everybody's been in that situation where you're not sure, like you can't really gauge somebody, so you're just like, look, man, we don't have to take this further if you don't want to,
Yeah.
and that's kind of like half the reason is like. You want to stay well within somebody's comfort zone,
Yeah.
but the other half is like, you have balls, one fuck up, and like,
Yeah.
shit's getting
Hell.
hairy quick.
Well, actually, just kind of on that line, I still remember the first time that I kissed Alex, and it was just funny because
In my fucking bed. No.
It wasn't in your bed. We were making out then for like 2 or 3 minutes, and when we pulled apart, she just stops and looks at me and goes, "What took you so long?" And I'm like, "Oh, whoops." I mean, like we've talked before, like signs right over the head.
Oh my god! All right, so I was talking.
You missed the exit of Booty Town about 20 minutes ago, but luckily you took a U-turn and it's fine.
It's all right. I've got the Batman booty call.
I was talking with somebody and all right. So this was the analogy that I made because girls like to draw pants and are never forward. When my penis part 2.
Let's just continue that on next episode, though.
Let me on my soapbox. But no, it's almost like if you go to a restaurant and you're just like, so like what would you like? You're just like, well, I'm not really hungry for like something hot, so you want something cold? Yeah. Like an entree? Well, like, no, I want something like after you eat, you know, so like dessert? Yeah, like, so you want something cold. Yeah, okay, do you want like a fruit or something? Like, no, like colder than that. Like,
want some
like
ice?
ice
You want a cup of
cream?
ice?
Do you want ice? Kind of like ice cream. It's like ice cream, but you can drink it, and it has a drinkable consistent. You want a milkshake? Yeah. Why the fuck didn't you say you wanted a milkshake? Like,
oh my god.
You're standing right in front of a real shake.
girl, I could be your Reese's shake right now. Like, what you trying to do?
Strawberries just going there. Why has no one picked me ever?
Because you look weird naked, strawberries. It's all red and pale and pasty. Alright.
On that note.
On that note.
On those notes. We just like composed a symphony with all our notes.
We fucking did. This is a good one, gents.
This was.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, QUEZMAV, and then Snapchat is SIRMAV.
Find me, Luke, at HUKE_LOOVER on Twitter and Instagram, and Hooklouver minus the underscore for Snapchat.
Steve, I'll see you next weekend. Maybe we'll be doing some more Liam Dumb and Coulter jokes.
Yes. We can only hope. And I am Nick. You can find me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, all under NLenz42. That's NLENZ42. Don't forget to hit up the official Trophy Husbands Twitter at The True Trophies.
Yeah.
Everyone, remember, new episodes every Trophy Tuesday.
Damn right.
Have a good week.
Yeah, man. Don't objectify people with your thoughts because that's not good.
This is not cool.
Mark's out.
If you take anything away from this, learn from me.
Every weekend.
Yeah. Don't want to be that guy.